Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you wherever you are. Today is January 24th, 2019. This is a midday market update. So let's start off with looking at the internal and see what we see here. Oops, let me get this. The internal here, as you can see, the internal is still positive. Although the market is down a little bit here, and it is losing a little bit of a momentum. And if you look at the New York Stock Exchange, the up-down volume is still running positive. The up volume over the down volume at a ratio of 1.19, and in the Nasdaq it's 1.78 in favor of the up volume, and the Nasdaq is, the Russell is 1.89 in favor of the up volume, and the advance is running a little bit ahead of the decliner in the New York Exchange by about 511 issues, and in the Nasdaq it is about 281 issue advance over decliner, and the cumulative tick is still positive, although we saw a couple of minus 800 tick in the New York Stock Exchange, and the cumulative tick is also remain positive in the Nasdaq. As you can see, the Emini SP500 future it established the IB range and it broke the IB low. We tested, and right now seems to be bouncing back above the IB low and sitting near the point of control or right above the overnight low. And also within the inside of the yesterday's value area, and in the NQ, the Nasdaq 100 E-mini future, it is again, it broke the IB low, came back up and test the overnight high, and came down and retest the IB low, and right now it seems to be coming back into the IB range. So, and also it is staying above the value area from yesterday's. Okay, so we might see maybe it bounce around here a little bit and then push it back up to come up and test the IB high. Today the Nasdaq is pretty strong. Basically it's being pushed by the semiconductor sector. I guess some TI, Lam Research, and a few other has some pretty good earning and commentary from yesterday's close, so that kind of helped push the semiconductor up, and the tech sector in general. So let's take a look at the candlestick part. Candlestick part. I'm in the San Francisco area, so so anyway, they torn that thing down, so there's no more candlestick part here. Anyway, candlestick chart here for the ES on the daily, as you can see that it's still working inside of this zone here. Remember this zone that we talk about, this 26, 21, 25, and 26.75, and we're basically still watching for possible chop in here for a little bit, and hopefully it might break out and get above this this trend line and possibly move up to this area here, this top of this trading range, or this balance area. All right, so that's basically what I'm looking at, and if it break down, then we'll probably see a test at that 25.99.5, and watch this 25, 21, 25. If it make a move down, then we probably have come down and test this little balance area here. Okay, so and looking at the volume profile for the ES, you can see that it is sort of coming just kind of establishing some sort of balance here. Right, you see the volume. So, and the point of control is probably somewhere around here, somewhere around this 26, 32, 34 area, right? So, and basically you want to see would it be able to get above this and get into test this level and move up to the upper range somewhere around 2800. But if this thing breaks, then we're basically looking for this thing to come back down to this zone here and try to test this area, right? And then looking at the overall market profile, you can see that the market profile is also establishing a little bit of consolidation here, and we are seeing some level getting repaired. Right, so we will take a look at it a little bit more detail on some of these levels, right? And switching over to that let's go take a look at the daily profile. So you can see that we just had a little bit of a liquidation, and a fancy word for a sell-off. Right, it just came down. Came back into the IB low here right now, and here's the overnight low. So we'll see how that hold up, because it is sitting right near the VPOX, yesterday's VPOX. So maybe bounce around and then come back up. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that. And then here we also notice that oops, there is a pull high have been formed today, right? But the low is okay, right? So, and yesterday's single print here got taken care of, right? And also the point of control got tagged, right? So if it come up and repair this pull high, then we could probably see this thing come up and tag this. There was a single print on the on last Friday, I believe, okay, at the 2661. So that might be one of the levels to keep an eye on the upside there. So we'll see what transpires for the rest of the day. Right now it's kind of been chopping around, and we could have seen the overnight, I mean the low of the day here. We did got a little bit of a pinching, light wires on the high, but if we expect the market to come up and tag the IB high, then most likely this high will be taken out. And also if the pull high here from the market profile get repaired today, then definitely we're going to see a higher high for the high of the day. Because again, if we go back and take a look at this market internal, the market internal is positive. So as long as it remains positive, we should see a most of the time, not every time, but the odds it favor a positive close. Okay, so that's the midday update. If you like this video and you find it informative, click the thumbs up to let me know. And if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe, and don't forget to click on that bell icon, so that way you get notification every time that I do a video like this or upload a new video for your viewing. Then you get a notification from YouTube to inform you of such. So thank you for watching. Good luck on your trading, and remember to subscribe. Thanks again.